Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. You ready?
Yeah, we're
Welcome
ready.
to another episode of the Pat Down. I'm here at my house, finally, god damn it, and them niggas didn't clean up. And I'm here with Chris, Dion, and Kate is behind the camera because she's an undercover scripper, but her only fan page will be up next week when the other ones go down.
Would you do feet pics, Kate? Fuck yeah. All right.
For this feet pics.
Feet pic. Just sell them feet pics, yeah. Put it away.
Oh, somebody shoot my feet.
Somebody will shoot your feet like Della
Nigga.
Reese.
Yeah, I got feet like a construction worker. Stay tuned after
The
the music.
Flintstones.
Fuck you, Chris. Stay tuned after the music for this episode of Witch Dick. How y'all doing?
I'm tired. I know you're tired.
I'm tired as fuck.
I don't know how you're doing it, Miss Pat. Like, how are you not just like doing the podcast on Sunday? We did like almost 2 hours. I was like, I'm so tired now. Then I remembered you had done 4 of those that weekend. I don't know. How are you doing it?
I was up this morning doing a bunch of fucking interviews. It was like a chain of radio station. They like, now you're in D.C., now you're in New Orleans. I'm like, bitch, I'm sick of this shit. Nobody in New Orleans want to hear this shit and fucking alligators trying to rest. I was so fucking tired. That's why my weed drawed up.
Can you imagine if COVID wasn't going on? She wouldn't just be in New Orleans. She'd be in Old Orleans and France.
Hell yeah.
You'd have to go worldwide.
What do y'all think about those crate challenge? They called it the ghetto
Great
leopard.
challenge. Oh, I love it. I love
I
watching
love stupid
people
shit like
almost break their necks for no fucking reason.
You see the guy on the bike?
Yeah, like
He went up on it on a bike?
He was on a bike on his rear tire.
yeah.
Trying to psych himself on moving, and of course he fell down immediately. The only person I've seen make it was Blue, the Colts mascot, and that's because he just like quick stepped over the top one.
I saw a dude roll a blunt at the top of it.
Yeah, he made it all the way down too. And the black girl in the heels.
Yeah.
What
And
would
then
it
I see
I was
somebody do a
shocked at that.
drive-by and kill 2 people on one.
stop?
Yeah.
That was real?
Stop!
That was
I
real.
thought that was fake.
No, I think that was real.
No.
No, it was real. I said these motherfucking this crate challenge. I said look at all them non-insured wearing motherfuckers gonna be at the hospital laid up, and they gonna tell you niggas we can't treat you because we got these COVID people down here. Ain't nobody told y'all to clam them wheat crates.
It's funny. Everybody who climbed those crates look like they're a bad baby daddy. Like, they all look like.
I don't get it. Like I have no sense of balance when I'm standing on one crate, let alone at the top.
Where
of
the
it,
fuck they getting all these crates?
Right?
That's what I want to know because ain't no more milkman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where the fuck is they getting all these? I hear this. I hear Walmart or Kroger selling for $4.
Oh.
So nigga, you out here wasting your stimulus check for fun.
Someone DM'd me and said, "You got to get Miss Pat to do this."
Yeah,
What
I'll
the
show 'em.
fuck goes through your head when you send me that?
I'll do it if it's on concrete. It won't fall on concrete, but nigga, it ain't stable on grass.
You want concrete milk crates?
No, if it's I wouldn't do the shit at all because first of all, that shit ain't stable to hold nobody over 12 pounds in the middle.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers just be. I mean, did you see the lady who wig came off? The bitch looked like she fell in between the middle and the crate stacked back up on top of her. I'm like, you old bitch, and then you got this synthetic wig that fell on the ground, killing the grass and shit. The fuck is wrong with you people?
Synthetic
wig.
wig killed the grass.
Fuck Roundup. Just get synthetic wigs from Quisha.
I'm like, this bitch here. I said, these folks are crazy. They're fucking crazy.
What?
How does synthetic wigs kill the grass?
Have you ever wore synthetic wig? I want you to think about this: how a synthetic wig feel. Open a can of ants and open your asshole and let them crawl up in there.
For some reason, I was thinking of Venom, like the Marvel character.
Synthetic wigs like you get for Halloween.
Yeah, those we used to wear those when fake hair first became popular.
The wig you're wearing today looks really good on you. You look really good today.
Thank you. I had some
Make it look
interviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I look like this. Y'all caught a bitch on the right day. I done had a bath and everything, and you know that's impossible.
What the hell are you doing in Plainfield, by the way?
came home, nigga. I got a family here. Fuck
Oh.
you mean? What am I doing? You
Let's
got
forget about that.
excuse the fuck out of me.
You're just like, well, you're like, fuck Plainfield. I'm just living in Atlanta now. I'm not ever coming back. And then she texts us. She's like, I'm home.
It's funny because I drove by the billboard today.
Yeah.
And compared to all the other billboards, it's the most pathetic billboard.
Why?
The one in Times Square is all fucking huge. The one in LA is really big. The one in Atlanta is really big. It's just a little last billboard in
Right.
Plainsfield.
Right next to the FedEx facility. Or yeah, I saw it driving in. It's like next to the forklift factory.
It was like,
Oh, you talking about over by the expressway?
Yeah.
Oh, but they have one over here too.
yeah, the one by your house is the one I saw. It's all cute little billboard.
Where's the one by her house?
If you go past,
If you go out to my subdivision the
yeah,
other way.
back way.
Okay, we'll go that way. Okay, I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah.
Sightseeing in Plainfield.
Yeah, my daughter's like, oh my God. I know. I was riding in Atlanta and just riding in oh shit, there I am.
Has anybody been like from town talked
Nobody
to your
have
kids?
not
You or the
I-
kids or anything like that?
oh, I don't know. I just got back.
Okay,
But no, I only got recognized by that one crack baby. Nobody have noticed me.
that's funny. They're sort of
Which-
used to you.
Well, I'm talking about like when I'm out on the plane, as much noise as the show has been making, ain't nobody knows me. I'm glad they haven't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's coming.
Yeah.
By the time season 2 rolls around, you're gonna be
Well, I was
you're
able
gonna
to
be
fly
Michael
home
Jackson
with no bra.
famous.
Shit,
you're
nigga.
gonna have
I will slap a motherfucker out crying and falling. Get your motherfucking ass up before I take your wallet out your pocket.
she gonna have old white men passing out like MJ. She gonna be standing over their credit cards talking about let it simmer.
You about right. Have y'all seen I saw the funniest shit that's been going around on the internet. The college challenge.
Oh nigga.
Ah,
So it's a TikTok trend where you
you play like you gonna get a scholarship, and it's only black folks doing it too. So you
Which
get
means
it.
white people be doing it in 2 weeks. So
Yeah. So they sit in front of the camera and they say, Grandmama, Mama, I need this scholarship really bad. So, but you got to be a part of it. So they sit their grandmama or their mama down and they say, my name is such, and I really need this scholarship because my mama worked hard. My mama was a prostitute and she was a hoe.
so basically, you're watching their facial reaction.
So the one black mama said, bitch, who you calling a prostitute? And she just slapped the shit out the daughter. Nigga, I holler. I said, did you see that one?
she said, I only gave your daddy some pussy.
And then she put her leg up there. She said, I'm 105 pounds. Can't nobody handle this pussy. I said, she said, Mama, sit down. I'm trying to get a scholarship. She said, fuck your motherfucking scholarship. You bitch. I ain't never sold no
He
pussy.
said, you ain't gonna get it because you're lying. This bitch lying.
I said, black mama saying shit.
Did you see the one where the mama just laughed? Like she laughed the whole fucking time.
No, I didn't see that one.
She was like Hispanic. I think I got it right here. Hold on. We got audio.
Okay, so hi, my name is Angelique White, and this is my mom.
Hi, I'm Deborah White.
And I wanted to say that she is my biggest inspiration. And I know the question prompt was, why is this person your biggest inspiration? And it's my mom because, you know, we've been through a lot in life, and I've watched her overcome a lot of hardships. And when she was younger, she actually was a prostitute.
Did the girl got a straight face?
No,
I didn't expect that one. And I could really use this $30,000.
Angelique SAB is the TikTok.
I laughed. I watched that maybe 20 times. Oh my god, she just had she laughs the entire. That goes on for like another 2-3 minutes with her just belly laughing like that. Oh, it's so funny.
The black mamas are the best. They sell pussy.
Did you see the gay dude?
Uh-uh.
So he tried that on his mama. She go, nigga, you the only one suck dicks around here.
I told you them black parents ain't shit.
He said, mama.
That's some shit. Oh God. Black parents will fuck up their kids' scholarship money, won't they? And then the Hispanic lady played. You need the money, bitch. I'm not gonna respond. Black folks say, sell pussy, nigga. Don't you dare put that lie on me. That pussy was free.
You saw the pastor mom one, right? She said her name was Pastor Pam, I think, and the daughter said she sold pussy. You a motherfucking lie. Just got through saying she was a Christian.
Oh my god.
There's a fucking between that and that fucking crank challenge all weekend. The internet should nobody has any reason to cry. Between seeing niggas fall and break their neck and seeing black mama who know they used to sell pussy but say they don't sell pussy anymore. Oh boy, I was in tears the whole motherfucking time. I was in my bed hollering.
I love the internet.
Yeah,
Like it's just dumb fun, silly.
It do. It sometimes you can roll over and really catch a really good video that cheers you the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
Reels and like TikTok kind of came along and hit right as COVID, and it was like a wholesome
That
stress
TikTok,
reliever.
oh
you
my,
know?
that TikTok is a lot like the Vine. Do
Yeah.
it for the Vine. That's how it takes off.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Why Vine ever got killed, I have no idea why, but it was so popular and generated so much funny shit. Like, especially if you're in Gen Z and younger. You ever talk to somebody who's like 22 and they're like, did you ever see that Vine? Because they were like 14 when it was really popular, and it just was so clever.
Didn't they get bought out? And then
I think that's what TikTok is.
it's a longer version of Vine for sure.
Yeah, TikTok bought out Musically.
What the fuck is Musically?
It was like the OG, like they bought the music rights so that you could like lip sync or make videos. So Musically was all about music, but they figured out how to get the rights to music, and then TikTok bought Musically, and it's kind of become more than just music.
Oh,
So that's how people can dub stuff without getting in trouble and getting their videos taken down.
Yeah, so like acquiring Musically, the asset of it was the fact that they figured out all that licensing for like all the music.
and they probably still get hits every time somebody play it.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
that's the thing. They're close in podcasting to allowing you to play your own music, which you cannot do. Like the law is, even if you play 2 seconds, it's technically illegally downloading music. But they're about to like license music and podcasts, so we could play whatever we wanted.
Oh, did I tell you about? Did I tell you about my interview? I went back to Ashby Grove.
No.
So I do this interview. It's gonna come out. It's some version of like Good Morning America, but I think it's the Saturday version. And so we had to.
National or local?
It's national,
Oh, cool.
and I think it's gonna drop this Saturday coming out. And so we had to go back to Ashby Grove, right? So we pull up, and I'm like, all right, these niggas. So I get out the car. I said, I know they selling dope. And so, you know, they did what I would have did if some motherfucker pull up and get cameras out. What the fuck y'all doing down here? So one of the guys like, what y'all doing down here? I said, we about to record, nigga. What you doing? And then I guess he could figure this bitch from the street. So he was like, is that you, Rabbit? And I was like,
Shut up. Seriously?
uh-huh. I said, yeah, that's me. But let me back up before I tell y'all that. So I'm riding down the street and I see the crackhead. I said, Baba Jean. And she said, she looked at me. I said, you remember me, Baba Jean? She said, you look familiar, you fat bitch. I said, this is what she said to me. The crackhead ain't got no teeth in her mouth. I said, I said, I'm Rabbit. Rabbit! I roll up my one. Give me $5, bitch. Give me $5. I said, Baba G, get the fuck out of my car before I run you over, hoe. I'm trying to take off at the light. This bitch running behind the car, and Good Morning America people behind me like, what the fuck is going on? So we ended up on Fast Street Bottom, and we get out with the cameras and shit. And so the guy was like, what's going on here? I said, what the fuck you mean what's going on? We about to record something. I said, and then he recognized me, and I said, I'm Rabbit. He's like, goddamn Rabbit, you want me to just start naming my baby daddy, my nieces, you want me to go get Wild Bill? Everybody know you. Everybody know this used to be your trap. This nigga go get every nigga in the hood. He leave and come back with a car full of nickels. Rabbit on TV. I said, what the fuck is going on? And then ended up Quisha staying in Harris home right back up the street while I used to sell dope. But everybody knew this bitch. We know the same people. And they was out there hugging, hey Quisha, hey Rabbit. I'm like, Quisha, I don't remember none of these niggas. But I'm gonna say, hey.
Funny.
And then the man said, I know everything about Rabbit. The lady said, well, what do you know? He said, they used to be a trap, but don't come out down here because we'll shoot you. I said, what he said.
Oh my
I
God!
got
I
the
hope
video.
that makes it.
You can drop it in the crack, baby. I said, this nigga is so stupid. But why they was, no lie, y'all, while they was out there rolling the camera, they were literally selling dope. I said, this nigga said, did my trap now? I said, do you know you on TV? Do you know you on TV telling the police it's your motherfucking trap? They literally selling dope while we sitting down there filming.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly,
It
my
could have
motherfucking
been
ass.
candy.
And then she was asking me,
Fundraiser
she
for a
said-
local school, Dion.
She was
Stop
like,
going Tekashi 6ix9ine on these people.
she was like, what are they doing? I said, they making money. Just act like you don't see the nigga. Just act like you don't see him. It was so fucking crazy.
You had a crackhead drug dealer family reunion.
That's amazing.
Man, and then the crackheads and Kelly walking out through the interview. I'm like, nigga, don't you see we record? Walk a fucking round. It was so goddamn crazy. It was so crazy. This nigga left and came back with a truck full of people. I don't know what the fuck he got all them people on. Rabbit, we so happy. So I said, get your motherfucking hands
Rabbit
off
alert
me.
system.
Yeah, get your fucking hands off me, you crackheads. They was all drug dealers, bro. And he said, yeah, Monk shot her. He was just telling all the best. I said, who the fuck are you?
Here's what their alarm sounds like. New money, new money, new money.
It was a good interview. It was good. Said a lot of them. Some of them I couldn't remember. Some of them I could. But a lot of the crackheads, I don't know what the fucking crack, but it take people a long time to get off this shit. Cause Baba Jean had like maybe 1.5 tooth left in her mouth. I mean, she was so skinny.
Just the can opener tooth.
Yeah, she was so skinny. As she walked, she was like invisible. She was fading away.
Aw.
I said, "Oh,
Well, that's sad. She's
No,
in
it's
the
not.
grips
She
of
was-
addiction, Miss Pat.
she was skinny before she got on dope."
All right. How long has it been since you went back? Like, how long ago did you? Because did you sell drugs in the mid '90s? Okay. So
It's
how
been
long?
a long time since I've been going over 25, 28 years, something like
Yeah,
that.
it's not like you take field trips back to your old trap,
Right.
you know.
But they still selling dope down now. It was just, it's crazy to see how people can just be stuck in the same fucking place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then people like looking at me side eye, like I kind of remember, but they don't know if that's me. And what was crazy, right? Me and Quisha know the same people, right? So TikTok put the show all on it, and everybody watching the show, nobody knew that was me. So when they figured out that was me, they're like, "Goddamn Rabbit on TV!" So they could not believe that was me,
Oh,
and they had been
wow.
watching the show.
They didn't put any billboards in that neighborhood.
I don't think I look
Just market-
exactly. I don't think I gained a few pounds, but I don't know why the fuck they didn't think that was me. Oh, one guy did tell Quisha somebody she sure look better.
Oh, how did she used to look?
I know, right, motherfucker?
Right.
Yeah, so she sure look better. I was like, motherfucker, I probably looked better then. I was younger.
Did you and Quisha grow up in the same neighborhood?
Me
or
and
why did
Quisha grew up like I sold drugs on a street called Baldwin Place in Atlanta. It's no longer there because they fucking tore apartments down. Quisha was a little girl right there in Harris home.
Okay.
So I mean, we was footsteps away from each other. Only difference is Quisha them lived in the project. I didn't go up in the projects that much.
Okay.
So because they sold dope all up in the project, so I didn't go up in there that much.
Right.
But if you cut through that hole in the fence, you was on my block, Baldwin. That's where I grew up at.
Wow. So, and you didn't know each other, but so when did you meet?
we met Quisha when she was first started doing hair, when she was running ads on Craigslist. So we go
Wait,
back
what?
to Craigslist.
Running ads, not ass.
Okay, I was like, thank you. Because what I heard is that Quisha was selling ass on Craigslist.
Ads.
All
right.
ADS, nigga, not ASS.
I was like, whoa, missed that story.
So we what we did was, we went back to my old elementary school, English Avenue. She went there. So I lived on Griffin Street. Quisha lived a street over for me as a little girl. I'm 49, she's 41. So she had sisters that went to school with me at English Avenue. But personally, we never fucking met. But we know all the same fucking people. I mean, all the same fucking people.
That's awesome.
Crazy.
I mean, everybody that know her knows me.
Is that a part of why you guys are so tight?
No, because I'm just really learning that she know every fucking. So I was doing V103 yesterday, right? I was co-hosting, and so I'm sitting there and I'm co-hosting, and somebody called in and said it was a segment about, should a woman wait to have kids, or just become a baby mama if you want a baby. I say, bitch, if your time is running out, you're 35, the pussy ain't gonna be producible that much longer. Go on and let a nigga get you pregnant, have an understanding. Hey, come over here to get your baby sometime, nigga. This is an agreement. We just fucked to get a baby. So a guy called in and said,
somebody notarized that.
well, that's what they do now. But the girl I was on the radio with was like, no. I want to be married. I said, I don't know what it is with you bitches that want to walk down a motherfucking aisle when we all know Walmart got aisles and you go down them every fucking day. I don't know what it is with you bitches that want to walk down a motherfucking aisle and when you already fucked the nigga. Just go ahead on. If you can't get nobody, just have a baby by your friend. Your gay friend, your straight friend, whoever the fuck. So this guy called in and he said, well, I think the other girl is right and you should wait. He said, by the way, Rabbit, you never gave me none when I tried to get it. I said, who the fuck is I said, who the fuck is he? He said, this is Wayman Dallas. That's my brother friend he grew up with. Quisha knew who the fuck he was.
So funny.
I'm like, I'm glad I didn't get your ugly ass no pussy.
You should have said, nigga, I was 12. Fuck
Right.
you.
Well, he was around my age and we was like really young. He was my brother friend.
Why didn't you fuck him?
He used to put Ambi. Remember the Ambi cream? The face cream that kind of dye your face? I thought he was something wrong with him. Because all he did was rub Andy right up on his eyes and his nose. And today it's super dark because I think he just put too much Ambi on his face. He used to just take that cream and rub it on his face all day, motherfucking long. And he's the first guy when Boom first came out in your car. He had an Impala that was nice rim and Boom in the car. We used to ride everywhere with Dallas. And he was just weird. He had a smashed in face. Looked like he could have used a air pump in his ear to blow his face up in the front.
Like those little pump shoes that we had
Yeah.
in school.
Yeah. And he was just, first of all, he didn't like me anyway. But now he always in my inbox. I'm like, oh, you're so pretty. I said, yeah, I am pretty, right, Dallas? Mm-hmm. But I knew him before I knew my first baby daddy.
Right.
He didn't like me. And I was a lot younger than him, so I didn't see nothing there.
Did you like him though? Early on?
No, I thought he was goofy as fuck. So my brother used to ride around on the expressway. Me, Dallas, my brother, and friends. So when your car break down and you leave it, we were gonna steal your radio out your car on the expressway.
I
So-
wondered who did that. I
Yeah,
never knew.
We did that.
Working hard for hardly any work.
Well, that was good back in those days.
I like
Everybody
high
had
risk,
radio.
low reward, Dion.
So that's what Dallas would take us, and we would ride up and down 75, 85, 285, because Atlanta big ass circle. And we would look for broke down cars and steal the radios and goods out of them when we was kids.
Kids. Did anyone have a license?
Dallas had a license. I guess he was about 16, 17. He had a car. He could have been older. I don't know.
So that cream was to lighten your
It's
skin,
called Ambi.
but
yeah.
it backfired and it made his skin darker.
Well, I don't know why his skin darker now. He looked like he got a picnic tables on his eyes. That nigga like he forever playing football. You put them black streaks up on his eyes.
Yeah, right.
It go right across like that. What the fuck is wrong with your face, Dallas?
So funny.
Yeah, that's what he looked like. And he be big and tall. He about 6'3". Y'all tell me his feet swole. Nigga, what you telling me for?
Was there ever a guy in your circle that you really liked but didn't reciprocate? He didn't like you back.
Just my childhood crush, well, yeah, probably a lot more. But my childhood crush, a guy lived next door to us called Julius Simmons. Oh, I just thought I was gonna die
What
for
a
him.
great name.
Yeah,
Even his name is hot.
yeah, but he did not like me. His mom was like, "You're not fucking with them people who cook in their fucking fireplace."
Good standard, honestly.
I mean, we the only motherfuckers on the street had fucking smoke coming out of our fireplace in the summertime.
Like when he come around, would you start acting goofy?
I sat on the porch. I used to sing to his wonder.
Aw, what'd you sing?
All my life. I don't know. I believe the children of the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Julius is like, these
All us eyes love the beauty inside.
cats won't stop fucking outside.
Fuck you.
Someone just run over Fluffy.
But I really liked him, but he like me.
Oh, this is the guy, right? We looked his Facebook profile up now. Yeah. He was still really handsome. I remember
He's a
that.
nice looking guy.
Has he?
You know what? I've spoken to him a couple times. I was in the AJC front page when my book came out, and he hit me. He says, "This you?" I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He's like, "You're a comedian now?" I said, "Yeah, I'm a comedian now." And so every now and then we follow each other on Facebook, and I would say something to him, and I told him, "I said, you know how much of a crush I had on you as a kid?" He said, "Yeah, I know." He's a big Falcon fan, but
Said Julius Simmons don't do no rabbits.
He talked in the third person like that. All childhood crushes that you couldn't
I
get.
think I'm gonna hit him up today and say, "Did you check out my show on BET Plus?"
You should.
Yeah, I would do
He
that.
says maybe we can get him on one day.
I'd love to hear Julius Simmons stories
Hear
about.
his excuses of how he fucked up his life.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's got a great life. I don't fucking know.
He got kids and stuff. I see him on Facebook.
It's cute.
You know, you can tell he's a corporate America person, but they was the bougie niggas next door.
Because they had electricity and hot water.
They weren't cooking chicken
Fuck
ass in
them.
the chimney.
Fuck them. They lived in an apartment. We was in a house.
Yeah.
We was in a house. We was all renting. There's an apartment.
That's how you like sold it to yourself. You're like, we have a house and they have an apartment.
Yes, and we had a chimney with a fireplace. We kept Santa Claus out all year long.
What was there a guy that really liked you that you didn't like? Tell us about that.
This guy, I cannot think of his name. He lived across the street from me.
How old are you?
I didn't have any kids, so I'm probably 11.
That number's so low.
I
I
love it.
didn't have any kids, so probably 11.
That is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, right? It's like it's your life. When it's your life, it's not that fucked up. But then you say it out loud, and you're like,
Where sometimes you just say shit. I'd be like, nigga, what?
It was
I didn't have any kids, so I was 11.
so I didn't have any kids, so I probably was 11. I had a really nice shape. This before I met my first kid's father. And so he liked me, but he smoked cigarettes. Oh, I tried to kiss him. It was so disgusting. So he takes me to the Peachtree Plaza downtown.
Wait, you were 11 and he was smoking?
Uh-huh.
how old was he? How old was he?
Probably 19.
Got to do the detective work here, Dion. You know it was going to be creepy.
Can you imagine that 19, 11-year-old being like, nah, I'm cool?
Fuck you, dear.
Then you see her walking around with a gay roller skater, and you're like,
Then I was either 11 or
Preferred
12.
pedophilia?
Fuck y'all. So it was. I was either 11 or 12. So anyway, he takes me out because his brother likes my sister, and they could have been our age. I just remember him smoking, and no, because they had a little brother that was more my age. So anyway, we go to the Peachtree Plaza, and we go out to eat. And the Peachtree Plaza is supposed to be really nice, and this is in the 80s, the late 80s, because I didn't have a kid, and this Peachtree Plaza turns around, while you eat. It's really beautiful. It turns around really slow. It lets you see the city. And we go over there. We get ready to sit down to eat. And I was just nervous around him. I don't know. I don't even think my mama knew where the fuck I was. Anyway, he went to kiss me, and I fell in the fucking floor. I fell in the floor.
What do you mean you fell in the floor?
I tried to lean back from him, and I falls in the floor. and
Limboed yourself all the way back.
yeah, and I falls back, and I'm on a spinning thing. They're going around.
Right.
The little part, they're going around. And I'm just going around upside down. And I'm like, oh, fucking God.
This is where your vertigo starts.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's you equate dick to vertigo.
I told him, I said, I don't like to kiss him because his mouth tastes like cigarettes.
Famous Forrest Gump line.
Yeah.
Right.
He smoked, I think he smoked cools too. It was nasty.
There's nothing worse than smokers. You try to kiss it, you just.
So I mean, he wasn't that cute anyway. I mean, I wasn't really into boys. He was just really I went out with him because he bought a bitch a meal. Y'all know I was hungry.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't tell what I had on.
Chasing the taste of that bread that you got in juvie.
Yeah, forever tasting that. So he brought me back home, and I never went out with him
This is
again.
why I don't pay on the first day. You're not getting the meal out of me.
Yeah, we ended up eating. It was nice too. I mean, I can still see myself sitting there with him like, this nigga is disgusting. Yeah.
But these crab legs.
I don't even think it was crab leg. I don't remember. It probably was a burger. I was a little girl. So, I mean, I didn't know anything about going out with him. He was just our neighbor.
Yeah.
And we caught the bus there. I also like the guy, he used to work at Kmart, right? On Bankhead. And I used to babysit for this white lady named Brenda. And so I would go down to catch the bus down there and ride back with him to his spot, ride his bus back to his house. Never went to his house. And I like this dude. He had freckles in his face and all of this shit. He was a nice looking guy, but I was young. I didn't have no babies, so I probably was 11, 10. I don't fucking know. I was
babysitting?
I was babysitting a kid for a scripper. I met her at the laundromat.
So a good decision maker.
So no lie, so our house was so fucked up.
The dating chronicles of an 11-year-old.
So I shut the fuck up.
So I was babysitting at 9 for the stripper.
You were way too grown to be so young.
It is really amazing.
Yeah, so I don't think I ever shared these stories. So I was at a laundromat one day washing my clothes, and I didn't even know she was scripper. She was white, and she had one baby, and he was black. And I'm playing with the little boy, and she was like, "What are you doing? You live around here?" I said, "Yeah." She was like, "Would you like to babysit for me sometime?" I was like, "Yeah." And I just started going to her house and keeping her baby while she went to. I found out she was a scripper, cause she would go out the house dressed like she was about to go to bed. And I was like, where you going? And she was like, I dance. I was like, dance? I ain't understand the fuck she was saying, cause I was so fucking young.
Right.
But she would pay me like $50 fucking.
Wow.
Yeah, to watch her son. She had a little boy. I can't think of his name. Actually, when I was selling drugs in Techwood, I bumped into her, and I saw the little boy later on. She had like 5 or 6 black kids, but she only had him at the time, and she was a scripper. Mm-hmm. Her name was Brenda. And she worked at one of those high-end white clubs in Atlanta.
Right. Did you enjoy babysitting? Like how,
It was always just me and him, and she had a nice, clean apartment. She always had food, so it got me out of the environment I was in.
Yeah.
So I look forward to babysitting for her. Plus, she paid me.
How did it end?
I think we moved or she moved.
Okay.
Yeah. Or I probably had my own child, because once I started having my own kids, I didn't want to be babysitting nobody else's fucking kids.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I probably had my own fucking kids. I can't remember. But I kept that little boy for about a year or two. I met her at the laundromat.
That's fun.
I stayed with her all the time, too.
How old was he, the kid?
Like 1.
Do you think she had the awareness? She's probably like, this girl's got a hard time. Like, I'm gonna feed her. She can hang out here. Like, watch him. It helps me, but she was helping you.
Probably so. Because I remember meeting her at the laundromat. Probably so. Because I don't remember the whole conversation. I just remember her giving me $50 and I thought I was rich.
What'd you spend the money on?
Nigga, food. I think stuff for school and stuff like that.
Wow.
And then she would take me, I want to say I had a Jerry curl at this time. And she would take me get my Jerry curl done and buy me activator. Because you like would get a Jerry curl and wouldn't have no activator. Bitch be like a dried ass afro. So she'd take me get my Jerry curl done. Back in those days, it was like $50 to get your curl done.
Wow. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Stripper
she
with
was
a heart of gold.
And I would go to school from her house. So she was pretty nice.
Do you like think about these kind of like stories and think, what can I do with this now? Like if you resurface a memory and you're like, oh, would that be a good character in a show or a movie or?
Well, now that I write and I'm in the TV, yes, I do. Everything is a good story. I mean, if you can make it, yeah. Because you just made me remember, Brenda. I haven't spoken to this lady in years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I probably could one day.
But that's kind of a sweet story, you know, like just helping you out.
Yeah, I mean, so many people came along the way to help me out. But I did. I probably babysitted for a year, 2 years. Because she ended up moving to the Project Techwood. That's how we lost contact. 'Cause I was with my mama, so we lived in Vine City. And she applied for based on income, so she moved to the projects.
That is one of the sweet things about your story. There are a lot of like abusive people, but there are people that you pick out along the way that like notice you, take care of you, help you as much as they can. That kind of keeps you floating to the next person a little bit. Like that helping hand really came through.
You know what I get a lot? I started, okay, so when the show premiered, and this girl emailed me, and she said, "Do you remember me?" And I'm like, "Bitch, this is an email. How do I remember you?"
You don't remember?
You don't remember
Sammy-
Bootylicious 69?
Sammy1327 at yahoo.com.
So she said my mama's name was what she said? I think her mama's name was Cheryl. I said, it sounds familiar. And she said my auntie name was Peaches. And I said, oh, I remember them. And she said, remember me? Because my name is Sam and my brother named Rat. I said, your brother named Rat? I said, niggas don't give a fuck what kind of nickname they give. And she said, Rat got killed. I said, most of them do.
Oh wow.
I'm not lying. And she said, I just saw you and I just remembered you and I just want to tell you thank you for taking care of us. I said, I ain't taking care of you. I ain't taking care of you. Nigga, this a sob story. Get your ass out my motherfucking email. But I do remember her. I used to babysit for her mama too, because her mama had like 5 kids and I was a little bit older than them.
Right.
And so when her mom and her Aunt Peaches used to go out, I would she told me her mama had just passed. I would watch them. But my mom was in a fucked up situation, so I always hung out at their house. Because their mama cooked. They was poor as fuck too. Their mama cooked and their house was ragged as fuck, but it was a little bit more stable than what I had.
Yeah.
So I do remember the girl. Yeah.
That's interesting. Have there been other people that kind of popped up because of the show?
Yeah. When me and Quisha was together, I know this other guy showed up and he was like, man, I can't believe that's Rabbit. He said, because his mama name was Thomasina. So his mama used to buy crack for me, right? And he's like, man, I remember my mom was on crack and Rabbit was go buy us chicken and shit and she would take us over our house and see about us. And I was like, I did? God damn. Why don't I leave folks cheering the fuck alone? Everybody got a memory of me doing something for them.
Because Brenda helped you and you wanted to be Brenda. I guarantee it.
A lot of people help me. So I get a lot of emails like that now. People like, you remember me? And I'm
You
like,
sold my mom crack.
I probably sold your mother crack. But it
You
was
remember
all
me? You forged my check, nigga. I need that money.
I'm saying, you remember me? Statute of limitations up. Next. Block. Leave me alone, bitch. So, you know, I get a lot of emails now. Of quite a few. I tell you, this guy just randomly called me. And he texts me, and because I've had this number for years. And I looked down and he said, "You, Miss Pat," he said, "you told me about 15 years ago you was a comedian." And he said, "I sold you your bedroom suit at Haverty's." And I said, "Hell no." And I said, "What's your Insta?" Because I mean, if I feel like you're not lying, I'll answer you back. So I said, "What is your Instagram?" And I went on there. It was the guy who sold me my bedroom suit. Probably 20 years ago, y'all. It was way longer than 15 years ago. But check this shit out. So he sent me my bedroom suit. I still got the fucking bedroom suit because it's too fucking heavy not to have. How about this nigga went to high school with Jay Bernard Calloway?
No way. Wow.
He say, and my homeboy is your husband. My classmate is your husband on the show.
That's crazy.
This is 6 degrees of separation. Isn't that crazy?
I know. And he was like, because after he saw me, he said, hold on. What's the daddy name? He said, is that Jay? He said, that's Jeffrey. I said, who the fuck is Jeffrey? And he said, that's Jay Bernard Calloway? I said, yeah. He said, man, this nigga went to school together. His brother was my college roommate.
That's so funny.
Yeah, the same dude he was in Atlanta over at the Morrow store. I bought my bedroom suit. I've had it for about 20 years. Now he's in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where they from. That's him. That's where Jay Bernard is from.
Right.
And they went to high school. They went to school together.
That's crazy.
Ain't that crazy?
I love it.
Yeah, just came all the way back around. And I hit up Jay Bernard. I said, your fucking classmate sold me my bedroom suit 20 years ago.
What did he say?
So I tell the guy, I said, hey, what's your discount?
He still works there?
Oh.
I said, what's your discount? You goddamn right I asked for a discount. You know how much that goddamn furniture is? Can I use your discount, nigga? Don't leave till I order some shit. So yeah. So Jay Bernard Calloway, a friend. He played the saxophone too. He one of those trap violinists dude.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Another connection.
I can use him too.
Right.
He's a horn player.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was nice kind of get all those emails once the show dropped and people like, is this who I think it is?
Has anybody contacted you that you didn't want to hear from?
Nah, my family blocked.
Didn't mean to laugh that hard, but I think you meant it to be fun.
Nobody. I mean, I the response on Twitter is shocking to see the different comedians and stuff that's watching the show. It's like, damn, that person, damn, that person, damn, that person. Ralph Harris hit me up. He said, this shit is funny. You know, that was warming to the heart. Dominique. So many people hit me up.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't know how it's, you know, you didn't know what the response was going to be. So for other comedians to watch it,
Yeah.
because we're very judgmental motherfuckers. Because everybody think they deserve that shot. Some people really happy for you and some people really not.
Yeah.
So
And they've seen most of the jokes. They've seen every joke. So it's like they're really hard to please.
well, you know, they've seen a lot of times where comedians get shows and it can either go, they either make it what you want it to be, or you become what they want you to be.
Right.
So usually you become what they want you to be. And since it's so out of the box for me on this one, therefore, you know, they're like, God damn, this is a real fucking sitcom. It's a real black sitcom.
She was on Bob and Tom this morning. And they go, so what's the show about? What's the first episode about? School shootings. like, oh, it sounds hilarious. But like and I started thinking about the titles, like the stuff you talk about in the show, racism, school shootings, and it doesn't feel that way at all. Like
No.
that moment today, it kind of hit me like, yeah. The other thing that hit me is I was trying to find a promo to post to the Bob and Tom Twitter that didn't contain cursing, and of the 20 that Kate had, none of them worked. So yeah. I thought what you talked about with Whitney Cummings was really interesting, like, you know, how Hollywood will like try to take over a project and turn it into whatever they want.
Well, it's you know, you have executives.
And I think that's like what you hear from Rogan and Whitney in those podcast interviews. That's what they're most impressed by.
I
Is that
think
you
that's
can
what
get fucked with.
I think that's what turned Joe Rogan off to TV.
Really?
He would not do TV. He said, I would do it my way. And you really can't blame him. I
Yeah.
mean, look at him, man, $100 million, because you go to these people with your idea, and then they put these execs in there who think they know what you should be doing, but they really don't know.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's take a break. Back from the break.
What are you saying?
I was saying that it seemed like they were mostly impressed that she didn't get fucked with and got to do what she wanted, and like the other creative types who have been through this process were like, it's a miracle.
I think it helped that you were on BET Plus, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I think God put you where you're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I mean, they understood it. They got it. I mean, and Well, I mean, it was a new idea with a new network, and I think we went in together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And don't y'all cancel your fucking subscriptions.
It didn't seem like just from being here and listening to you talk on the phone and stuff, it sounded like there were notes, but there wasn't like
Crazy notes. I mean,
yeah, no, it wasn't like you're gonna do what we say, and it wasn't like oppressive. It was like, here's what we'd like, and you guys could take it or leave it. It seemed really easy, actually.
It wasn't. It ain't shit easy, but you know, it was work. But it was. You know, I give you something, you give me something. You know, it's a team. You know, and that's how shit work with a team.
I feel like they believed in what you were trying to sell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a way of, you know, even if you don't say it correctly, you're able to get across what you're trying to, like, the vision of what your goal is. You do a great job of painting that picture. You know, you don't always use the right words, but
Fuck you. Yes, I do. I use the words that I can use that's in my motherfucking head, and you know how to translate. You've been around me long enough. I ain't never not used the right word. Have I, Chris?
I mean, I thought you said Quisha was selling ass on Craigslist, so
That because you want to eat Creature ass. Now you know you heard ad.
I normally wouldn't eat ass, but Quisha, I'd go MCL, full buffet.
That's a white people buffet. Ugh.
he did pick a whack ass buffet.
No one knows what Gray's cafeteria
You could
is.
at least say smoker bugs.
So what?
Smoker bug.
I thought you said you were understoodable.
Smugger bugs.
What is a smugabug?
It ain't even open. Oh, black people used to love that shit after church on Sunday in Atlanta.
Well, how the fuck would I know smugabugs? Why'd you say MCL, not smugabugs?
Hold on. One more break. This lady, she got to be the hardest working PR person in the world. She's literally wore my throat, my neck, my ass, and back and neck out. I'm like, today you literally got off one line and jumped on. I'm tired. You know, you don't be thinking you tired. Like last night, I was playing. I was, I'm gonna go ahead and play with my husband. Nigga, I don't even remember seeing my husband.
Really? Because you were that tired?
Yeah, I was that fucking tired. All I remember washing my ass and laying down. I don't remember nothing else. The house could have been on fire.
Once the adrenaline wears off, you
Yeah.
straight zone out.
Yeah, because you know, I don't feel 49. I don't know what the fuck 49 feel like. But when I'm tired, I'm fucking tired.
Yeah.
And like I stay at my girlfriend's house sometime, and she loves to talk. And some days she be talking about,
With your eyes closed, leaning back.
You like my mom at church, just resting my eyes. Nigga, you asleep.
you fucking sleep.
Hey, man.
I mean, it's been
Are you going to have any
while.
time off, like in the next couple weeks, or?
I think I'm gonna start pulling some stuff. I'm gonna have to because if the show get picked up, I'm gonna have to write, and right now I'm just going full throttle,
Yeah.
and so I'm gonna have to pull some stuff.
Like, are we allowed to talk about your special? Or the recording in Atlanta?
We got a live TV taping, yeah. Just say that. We have a live TV taping in Atlanta on September 25th. So if you won those tickets to one in Atlanta, we changed it. Just hit Quisha up. You still got those tickets. So once I get that off the off my this coming out next week, right?
Yeah, I'm going to put out Tuesday.
Once I get this off the plate, and I got a few other things, and just trying to keep going.
Now, when you tell them to hit up Quisha, do they need to call her a black bitch again with big areolas, or
You
can they just?
let me eat it like a buffet. let me eat it smugabugs.
No, just call her maggot pussy.
Maggot puss.
Maggot pussy.
Mega pussy.
Like MAGA pussy?
Thank you. God damn, she even understand.
Mega pussy is way nicer for your best friend than maggot pussy. What, has she been dead for 5 years and has a trash can for a vagina? The fuck? What kind of friend are you? Apologize.
I'm sorry, maggot pussy.
I swear to God, if you don't call her maggot pussy, you don't get the tickets. We need the content.
Maggot pussy.
I can't wait to see who she.
And of course, she's not gonna tell Quisha.
I can't wait to see who she shoots.
She be ready to shoot. Tell her, bitch, you gonna put that motherfucking gun down, I'm gonna kill you. Just crazy. I love sitting at her beauty salon because it is so fucking crazy. It is the things that you see in that between the bald head bitches and the fake booties and the broken hearted hoes. You get a really good laugh out of that motherfucker. When their hair come
The
out,
sad humanity I could laugh
Just the
at.
misery you get.
Right, what a schadenfreude. Like,
nobody have hair in that motherfucker. Especially the new
just sad bald bitches that I can laugh at.
yeah, whole bunch of and you know, black women go bald around the edges because of the wigs and stuff we wear, and we pull out our edges, and you're like, oh my god. Then they come in that motherfucker, they don't wash their hair, and they like she had one friend that went overseas and got her body done and damn near died. But what? Listen to this. This is some nigga shit. It's the most niggerish shit at Quisha shop. So this bitch go to fucking Mexico or where the fuck they go and get their body done, Dominican Republican. Get her stomach done, her titties lifted, and her arms cut off for $55,000 or $6,000. Damn near died. But while she over there doing that, she forgot to pay her rent. They evicted her here in the United States of America.
No moratorium for her.
She come back. She got to go straight to the hospital because they done fucked up her bloodline, her blood infected, her ass infected, her stomach upside down. She done fucked her up. She in and out the hospital. They done put all this bitch shit on the street. Now, I'm like, bitch, you had your rent money, but you chose to put it in your fucking neck, ass, and back. This is the most niggerish shit.
A house is not a home.
Then she wants to start a GoFundMe. Well, bitch, you had the money. You built you a body.
Right.
I got to live in the skin.
GoFundMe.
It was the dumbest shit ever.
Oh, that's too funny.
Niggerish shit.
That's fucking funny to me.
I need to GoFundMe. I got evicted. Why'd you get evicted? Well, I needed my ass, my titties, my.
I had to cut off these water wings.
Oh,
I got water wings too, nigga, but I'm gonna pay my motherfucking rent first. I mean, she literally had to go in the hospital so she'd have a place to
Now
stay.
she's up Shit's Creek without a paddle.
I was like, Quiz, you have the most wretchedest bitches I ever seen in my. All of these bitches are built like motherfucking squirrel pussies over here.
Do you think that's because it's Atlanta? You know,
I think
y'all
it's because
compete.
I think it's everywhere. That shit is everywhere. I think it's because women are fucking insecure with who they are, and they all want to look like people that they see on TV, but they don't have the money to look like that. And a man told me this, a rich man I was with this week. He said, yeah, we like to fuck them when they look like that, but that ain't what we want to marry.
Mm-hmm. Kevin Samuels.
No, somebody else told me this shit. So I'm like, whatever happened to the loving the bitch with the scratch mark? You know, there's nothing wrong with like me. Like I got a stomach, so if I chose to cut it off, I think that would be okay. But when I go up here and start motherfucking putting my eyeballs upside down and cut my chin bone and shaving my neck to look like a motherfucking Barbie doll, those dolls come off a factory line in Indonesians. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Indonesials.
Ain't that
We're all unique individuals.
From Indonesia.
what is it called?
Indonesia.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
And like I have friends who like messed their lips up. They were really pretty, but then they got the lip injections
Yeah,
and it
them
never
nigga
looks
lips.
right.
Them nigga lips. White women, I tell you, leave them nigga lips alone.
I try
and
to-
they don't go down.
Yeah.
Never.
They don't go down.
It doesn't look right.
I tell people all the time, it doesn't fucking matter what you look like. It
Right.
matters what you say.
Yes.
And you can't say hardly nothing when you got nigga lips.
It matters what you say.
You can't say shit when you got nigga lips on top of Thin Mint. Bitch, you just made an upside down cake. Stop that shit, white women. That shit, I mean, it's offensive to us because that's not what my lip look like. It is.
When they have the really long nose with the big fake lips, like, oh,
You like, bitch.
Somebody
you
lied to you. We
You can't
avoid
have a
that.
long nose and nigga lips.
There you go.
It don't. You look like a witch and a nigga. Which nigga?
that nigga, which nigga, this nigga, that nigga.
Make a wish.
All
nigga.
y'all niggas.
Don't look right. Stop it,
Man.
Almighty.
Sometimes I wish I could say things, but I don't want to get canceled.
We probably get beat up down here first, but anyway, go for it.
Rainbow!
I can't take Ramon. I can outrun Miss Pat. Miss Pat would have Ramon chase me and hold me down so she could beat me.
said nigga which nigga?
Yeah, I'm just stop it. It's not beautiful. You know, God made your lips like that so y'all can. I don't know why He made your lips like that, but evidently He didn't want you to have thick lips.
No, it's because of climate. So in Europe, thinner lips were to help. If you have the bigger lips, you lose heat faster.
Oh.
And since it was colder in Europe, their lips thinned out to conserve heat because you would lose heat through your lips.
So that's why nigga lips in Africa big.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we kept heat over there.
Mm-hmm.
And God gave white people thin lips to stay warm.
That's what I read. Now, if it's true, I don't fucking know. I'm not guy.
But who thinned the lips out? Was it the good Lord?
Just time, evolution.
Evolution.
Mm-hmm.
So is a man came through there and just carved their lips back?
No, it was a witch bitch. She said, "Let me get them lips. I'm going to the Dominican Republic. I ain't paying my rent."
Is Martin
So was there a
Martin
time-
Luther stretching lips?
Was there a time that white people had lips, but they went over there in the cold and somebody said, "Let me call your lip back so we can stay warm"?
No.
No, it
Well,
wasn't
who
like a
caught
conscious
lips back?
decision. It just happened over time. Like I just watched this show about footprints in sand in Britain from 1 million years ago of a family in Britain. Like that's how long human beings have been around. So it's like over that long stretch of time, things change.
Yeah, it's just like when
Like
you.
my family's all Scandinavian, so that's why I'm like a ginger because we just didn't have as much exposure to the sun, and vitamin D, and all that kind of stuff. So in Scandinavia.
That vitamin D will fuck you up, one Chris.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got to start wrapping up because I know you got an interview in a couple minutes. So
We do. I do have an interview. It was so great to see you guys again.
yeah,
This was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of
My
fun.
eye watering the whole.
it's
fucking
just so
time.
fun to be in person. Like Zoom is fine, but it's nice to be here.
Yeah, Chris, because I get tired looking at your titty in that cat booty hole. So it's so
I
nice.
get tired of looking up at your old wigs and your nose.
Fuck you, Chris. Upside down. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of The Pat Down. Make sure you check out my website at misspatcomedy.com for all of my social media, my tour dates, my book. Make sure you spread the word about my podcast. Please rate and review. Please rate and review and share. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I've been Miss Pat.